Well, the preacher man says I'm going to hell, but my baby knows I treat her swell. She climbs on back when the moon turns black, wraps her arms around my leather jacket. Townies call us the devil's crew. Cops flip their pad when we roll.
Hello, we are the original Bring a Trailer local partners for the San Francisco Bay Area, and we want to welcome you to the auction of this very special car. It's a traditional 32 Roadster hot rod in Ford Cloud Mist Gray and Apple Green wheels and accents, built just as it would have been in the 1950s. Our client commissioned Vern Tardel to do the build. Vern literally wrote the book on building these hot rods. In fact, he wrote several of these books. Completed in 2013, this deuce was built with 90% original parts sourced directly from Vern's Flathead Ranch. It features a 1948 Mercury Flathead with a 1939 3-speed manual transmission. It's only been driven 1,500 miles since completion. We had an opportunity to speak with Vern at his Flathead Ranch.
And he was from Reno area, and he had heard about the cars, or I'd done some work for a friend of his, and he asked me if I would be interested in doing a car for Mr.
Jim.
Muff.
Yeah,
for
Mr.
Jim.
Muff, yeah.
And I said, I'll talk to Jim about it, and he wanted a traditional car. He had talked to Tom quite a bit about it, so he discussed it before we started in on the project. But he was really... let me kind of run with the ball, and he didn't require a lot of things. He wanted a certain color, and he wanted a certain interior color and a few other things, but other than that he let me do what I wanted to do, which is basically a good way to get a real good car.
Right.
We'll continue our discussion with Vern at his Flathead Ranch and tell you more about this car after we do a cold start and a quick drive.
So I talked to Jim quite a bit, and we kind of got on the same page of what we were going to do. And the formula for those cars when I was building was a 32 Ford Brookville steel body, which basically put the whole hobby right on board. You could buy a brand new steel body. We contacted, he came down several times to look at it as we were building it, but we were sending him a lot of photographs, and Tom came by several times and looked at it. And it was a real interesting project. I liked the color combination. The car ran well. We built a nice flathead motor for it. We put some real nice parts in the transmission and the rear end, and it just came out real good. It's a well driving car. It drives real well. So some
I
of them,
concur with that. I've had the opportunity to put about 15 miles on it, and it's lovely. Yeah. Now, interesting thing with this is you've got, I think, a 39 three-speed manual transmission in that dog leg.
Yes,
so
sir.
That I had not had an experience with, but man, that's a sweet little transmission.
Yeah. Through the years, I've learned a few things that you need to do to make the thing shift easier and to shift smooth and not pop out of gear. They were notorious for popping out of second gear when the guys were building them in the 50s, and the synchronizers were not real good, so there's some stuff that we managed to figure out how to use that was a little later that you could incorporate in the transmission to make it to shift better and to not be noisy and so on and so forth. So
Sure.
through the years, I've learned quite a bit of that through mentors, through guys that were building them and doing them, of the day. And one of my mentors was a fellow that used to race them and build cars in the 50s, a lot of them. And he came, when he retired, he would come and help me 2 days a week. And I learned a lot from him. Then I learned a lot from a fellow by the name of Kent Fuller, and he was a chassis builder for dragsters in the 60s. And he was a real talented fella, and he helped me out. So I got some good inspiration from older guys that are willing to share their information that they had gathered through the years of building the cars. So that was really important. I learned a lot from older guys.
Nice. Absolutely.
Absolutely unbelievable.
There you go.
So.
Well, guys, so this is Vern Tardel and his amazing hot rod shop, and this is the 1932 car that he built for Jim Muff. This lovely roadster that's going to be on Bring a Trailer. And hey, man, we really appreciate the time. Thank you for allowing us to ride shotgun with you on your life and learning a little bit more about it.
Whoever buys the car, I am sure you're going to thoroughly enjoy that car. It's definitely a traditional Ford hot rod. Enjoy it.
Thank you very much. We want to thank Vern for hosting us at his Flathead Ranch. The decades of experience that have gone into the building of this hot rod is absolutely incredible. You can see it in just every little detail of this car. To recap, this is an original 32 Ford frame with a 48 Mercury Flathead with an Isky 400 Junior cam. It's being fed by 2 Stromberg 97 carbs. Oh, by the way, he wrote the book on that one as well. It has a new Brookville steel body along with a new Stewart Warner gauge cluster. All other parts are original Ford pieces. A LeBaron Bonney interior and top were installed, and a restored heater and a 1939 steering wheel finish off the interior. This is absolutely a collector-grade car, but better yet, it's loads of fun. You can find it on Bring a Trailer, and for more information, visit us at GenauAutowerks.com. Thank you.